Good morning to everyone. I am Pooja Pawar from Perfect Logic Private Limited. In previous session, we have seen how to apply GST for a regular bill. In today's session, I will explain about how to apply GST on a supplementary bill. Before starting the session, I will give you a quick introduction of the software. This e-society software is specially designed for the cooperative housing societies. This e-society software used to maintain your society's account and billing related information. It makes society's finance clear and easy to understand. This software keeps a track of everyone's bill and payment. We are continuously enhancing our software with new features, rolling them out to you on an ongoing basis. For further assistance, feel free to contact Perfect Logic on 9820054086 or email us at perfectlogic@gmail.com. Now let's dive into today's topic, which is how to apply GST on a supplementary bill. Before that, in previous session, we have seen how to apply GST on a regular bill. Now let's take a quick revision of it. For applying GST on a regular bill, we have to create three ledger head: CGST, SGST, tax round under the tax collection. Then second step is we have to set the GST parameter. Then third step is we have to create on ledger head on which head GST get applied for the regular bill. We have to tick on the service tax or GST applicable. These are the three steps compulsory to apply the GST on a regular bill. Then when we generate the bill, then GST get applied on that bill. For the detailed information, you can go through our previous session in which I have explained in detail about all the parameters regarding the GST. GST setting for the regular and supplementary bill is same, which we set in the parameter form. Now let's see how to apply GST on a supplementary bill for the member. For that, we will go to ledger head. In ledger head, this is important. We have to create three ledger head: CGST, SGST, and tax round under the tax collection. This step is same as we have set for the regular bill. We have to create three ledger head: CGST, SGST, and tax round under this tax collection subgroup. Now second step is we have to go to parameter. In parameter, we have to go to GST account. In GST account, we have to tick on this checkbox GST applicable. After that, those three ledger heads which we have created, CGST, SGST, and tax round. In CGST account, from this drop down, we have to select this CGST account. In SGST account, we have to select this SGST head. In tax round, we have to select the tax round which you have created previously. After that, we have to click on update. Okay. Now we will go to define GST rate. In define GST rate, we have to click on plus sign, and here on which date GST get applied, we have to write down here the effective date. After that, in CGST percent, have to enter the CGST percent 9%, SGST 9%. And here in round of method, there are two type: standard and next to rupees. I'll explain in detail about these two and all this GST to be calculated and variable parameter, GST calculation included, all this explain in previous session. You can go through it. After that, we will save this form. This is second step. Third step is we have to go to ledger head. For on which head we are going to apply supplementary bill. We'll go to ledger head. As I am going to apply this head on a supplementary bill, lift maintenance charges, then it is important to this tick checkbox service tax or GST applicable. Then only GST will get applied on that supplementary bill. Save this form. This is the third step. On those heads which we want to apply GST, this is important to tick this checkbox service tax or GST applicable. Now we will generate the supplementary bill for this. We'll go to generate bill. In generate bill, generate supplementary bill. Here we'll enter the bill date 20/04/25, due date 30/04/25. Click on OK. Here we can see we have tick on this service tax applicable in lift maintenance charges. The GST get apply on this head for 2000 rupees. We'll calculate the GST. 2000 multiplied by 0.09, that is 9% of 2000. Which is 180 rupees. Here this amount is coming. 9% of this 2000 rupees, that is 180 rupees for CGST, and 180 rupees, that is 9% of this amount, that is 180 rupees for the HGST. Total is 360 rupees. So this is how to apply the GST on a supplementary bill. Then I will say you can browse through all the bills. GST get apply for all. Now click on save or generate bill. Okay. Here we can see GST get apply. If you want to see the GST is apply or not, when we double tick on this option, we can see this yellow color indicate that GST apply on this bill. If there are more than one head, like 3-4 head, if you want to apply only GST on one or two head, then when we double click on this, those head on which GST is not applied, those head will highlight in green color, and on those head GST applied, those will get highlight on yellow color. Now let's see the report regarding this. We will go to reports, GST report, GSTR 3B. Here we will select from date 01/04/25, 30/4/25. Here in bill type, we have to select the regular supplementary bill. After that, click on show. Okay. Here we can see all the information came here. GST number of all the members. Those members are registered or not. Then here invoice number, which is prefixed with, as this is supplementary bill. Then invoice number prefixed with supplementary financial year and number. Invoice date is the date on which this bill get generated for the supplementary bill. Then invoice type, that we have selected general. Here HSN code. Where after that, here we can see the invoice value, the amount on which GST means, this is total value including the GST. If you want to enter the place of supply, we can enter here. This is text box. We have to enter place of supply. If you want to apply, write down Mumbai. Then we have to click on show. Then in place of supply, this location is coming. Next we will see. Here we can get the GST rate, that is total of CGST, SGST 18%. Taxable value on this 2000 rupees CGST and SGST get applied 9% of this 2000 rupees, that is 180 rupees for the CGST, and 9% of 2000, that is 9%, that is 180 rupees for the SGST. Total of this two coming in total tax plus value. Here 360 rupees coming here. If you want to print this form, click on print. You will get the print of this GST 3B form. Now let's see the bill register regarding this supplementary bill. We will go to master, then in master society. tariff mapping for bill register. Here we have to go to show supplementary bill register. Here I will enter the date. Click this, tick this checkbox GST Part A, Part B. Click on OK. Here all the detail bill register coming here. The bill date on which we bill get generated, lift maintenance charges, on the amount on which GST get applied. Here in Part B, those head will come on which GST get applied. As I have not applied, means there is only one head. So if there is more than one head on which GST is not applied, then those will came on Part A. Here on 2000 rupees 9%, that is 180 rupees CGST and SGST 180 rupees, total 360 rupees amount coming here. Let's calculate it again. 2000 multiplied by 0.09, that is 180 rupees. This amount is coming in CGST and SGST. If you want to print this bill register, you can print it from the same form. This is what we see how to apply GST on a supplementary bill for the member. Now let's see how to apply GST on a supplementary bill for the other than member. We will go to ledger head. This is second scenario. Now we are applying GST for the GST on supplementary bill for other than member. So this is vendor. For this vendor, I have created this purchase. This printing charges, created this ledger head. On this ledger head, this is compulsory to tick on this head on which we want to apply the GST. As we are applying the GST on this printing charges, we tick on this option service tax or GST applicable. After that, save this form. Now we will go to transaction supplementary bill. Click on plus for 250425. Here in bill to select general. In particular, we have to select that member name, that vendor name. After that, in particular, we have to select that printing charges on which we want to apply the GST. Here we will enter the amount. Here we can see the GST get apply on this other than member supplementary bill. Let's calculate the GST. 3000, 9% of 3000. It is 270 rupees CGST and 270 rupees SGST. Here we can see. And this total amount is 445. This is how we can apply the GST on a supplementary bill for other than member. Now let's see the third scenario. Save this form. In now next scenario, we will see how to apply GST for only a single member on supplementary bill. For that, we will go to parameter. As we want to apply the GST for only a single member, we will go to parameter. In parameter GST account, we have to, first step is we have to untick this option, then click on update. Then we will generate the bill. Go to generate bill. In generate bill, generate supplementary bill. Enter 20/05/25. Due date 30/05/25. After that, click on OK. Here we can see here tax is not applied because we have unticked this option in parameter. We can see here this GST applicable. We have unticked this option. So on all the bills, taxes GST is not applied. After that, we will save this form. Okay. Now we want to apply only GST for this unit number A1101. Then in this scenario, now we will go to again in GST account. We'll go to GST account, take this option, GST applicable, update it. Okay. Now edit this form. Go to tax section. Okay. Now edit this form. Now we have to click once on a interest and adjustment. Here we can see the GST now get apply on this unit number 101, 9%. That is 180 rupees for CGST, 180 rupees for the SGST. In this way, if you want to apply the GST only for the one member, the first step is we have to go to parameter. In GST parameter, first untick this option, then generate bill. After bill get generated, come here in GST parameter, tick this option and go to that bill on which you want to apply the GST, edit that form, and after we have to enter, click on once the interest and adjustment amount, then GST get apply on that only one bill. This is how we can apply the GST on only single bill or single member. Now let's see the next scenario. See how to apply the IGST on a supplementary bill. Now in this scenario, we will see if you don't want to apply CGST, SGST, we want to apply only IGST. Let's see this scenario. For that, we will go to parameter. In parameter, GST account, we have to set this IGST account. For this, we have to create one ledgerhead IGST. Click on plus. Write down IGST. In subgroup name, take tax collection. Save it. Now, again go to parameter. In parameter, go to GST account. In GST account, in IGST account, select IGST head which we have created. IGST. Click on update. Now go to define GST rate. Now here, as we only want to apply the IGST, make this CGST and SGST percent 0 and enter only the IGST percent, that is 9%. Now save it. Now we will generate the supplementary bill. So in that bill, only IGST get applied. Go to generate supplementary bill. So we will enter 25/05. Due date. Here due date will be 30. Take due date. After that, click on OK. Here we can see only in that bill IGST get apply, as our requirement is we don't want to apply CGST and SGST. We want to apply only IGST on the bill. In this scenario, we have to follow those steps. That is, we have to go to parameter. Then first we have to create the ledger head for the IGST. Then go to parameter. In parameter, we have to set that IGST account. And in IGST percent, we have to set the IGST percent. After that, we will come to a generate bill. When bill get generated, only IGST percent will get applied on that bill. This is all about how to apply the only IGST on the bill. Now let's see. Cancel this form. Go to parameter. If you want to apply the GST on a, here we can see the first section. If you want to apply the GST on a supplementary and regular bill, we have to set this upper section, CGST account, SGST, IGST and tax amount. This section we have to set the account. If you want to apply the GST on a purchase or expense bill, in this scenario, you have to set this. Here you can see purchase or expense GST account. You have to set this account, CGST account, SGST account, and then IGST account. Now next we will see where we can enter the GST number for the society. We'll go to master. In master society, in society we will go to society identity. Here you can see the GST number. Here if you want to enter the GST number for the society, you can go to society identity form and you edit the form and you can enter the GST number in GSTIN here. Now we'll see where we can enter the GST number for the member. There are two ways in which we can fill the GST number for the member. The first way is we will go to member identification form. For that, we'll go to flat shop detail. Double click on this name. From here, we can also come to member identification form. The second way, we will go to society. In society, member. From here also we can go to member identification form. In member identification form, go to member. In member, here you have to enter the GST date on which GST effective date, and this text box you have to enter the GST number for the member. You can go browse next. We can see here in this GST number text box, you have to enter the GST number for the member. Second way, if you want to apply the GST number, if you want to add the GST number for the member in a bulk, you can go to utility. In utility, database utility. In database utility, we have to go to input member mobile number, email ID or address. In this section, click on show button. Here we can see there is a column GSTIN. In this, if you want to apply the GST add the GST in a bulk for the member, you can enter GST for member one by one. In this two way, we can add the GST for the member. When you add the GST, click on save. These are the two way. As I have explained all those scenario, which is how to apply IGST on only IGST for the supplementary bill. The same method is applied for the regular bill. Only the difference is on those head you want to apply the IGST. On those head, is this service tax applicable, GST applicable, this checkbox tick. We have to tick this checkbox. It's compulsory. This is all about the how to apply the GST on a supplementary bill. Thank you everyone for joining this session.